Hey guys, Professor Shady docking bay within the Fault 10 DLC actually has a ridiculously hard platinum time, 31.8 seconds as you can see. My record at the moment is 33.6. Just out of curiosity, what are we talking? Okay, so Big Shot's got platinum, he just scraped in there, and he's so there's only less than 300 people that have got this. I'm kind of struggling, and I know a bunch of other people are, so I'm going to hit the Pit Viper, and I'm going to see how I go. So this is kind of just, this isn't a tutorial as such. I think I already know the right line. It's just about pulling it off. So what you end up doing here, lean forward and go a bit slow. You've got to get a good bunny hop. Actually, let me talk you through it a little bit first. So big bunny hop there, big bunny hop there. That, you don't want to bounce too much. Lean forward here. This part, I did that wrong. You kind of need to clear it and land on that upward slope. Here you kind of want to brake, get a jump there, but you actually want to clear that gap and land on this flat surface. This one you need to not flip. You do a front flip down that ramp, but with enough momentum, and that's the tricky part, you want to land on this section. There's so many of these like little time savers, but the time savers are actually necessary to get platinum. So a lot of the time, you pull off one or two of those time savers, and that's usually enough for a platinum medal. In this now, yeah, we're kind of like, you've got to pull all of that off just to have a chance at a platinum medal. See, missed that, and again, it's so simple. It's so simple to stuff this run up. I'm like 1.8 seconds or something off this. Even that bunny hop is tricky. I can't imagine there's a better bike for this. That one you just gotta go a slight bit slower. Oh, seriously, I tried this yesterday, and actually the only reason I sort of figured out that driving line is based off I think someone's Twitch stream. I probably should just watch a replay for this and maybe see what other people are doing. Yeah, stuff that up there. You know what? Let's do that. No. Oh, I gotta do unsnap, don't I? My bad. Let's go watch a replay. Oh, ridiculously itchy nose. Oh, okay, so I probably should talk about this. No idea when this video will come out, but what is it? As I'm filming it, 3rd of March, and I hit, watch Big Shot's replay, I hit 500,000 views. So I'm actually kind of pleased about that. I got all excited. I tweeted about it. I'm like, yeah, 500,000 views. Like, it's in total. First thing someone comes back to me and he's like, oh, is that in a month? I'm like, no, that's like since I started the channel like a year or two ago. And then I've watched another trials video and it had 75,000 views on it, and they got that in the first day. So I kind of have this emotional roller coaster love-hate relationship with the whole looking at view counts and all the rest of it, because it can just get depressing. So anyway, I love the interaction with people I've had on this channel, and yeah, I'm gonna keep making stuff and just having a bit of fun. So not, I love, actually, yeah, look, so that's the driving line I expected. Big Shot, I mean, and look, I'm sure that was just him chipping away at a platinum and moving, but it's a hard track. But anyway, yeah, so super pleased for all the comments, engagements I've had with people over the time, interacting with people, hearing people sort of complete tracks because of my assistance, or even going on to beat me because of my channel and assistance, building a bit of a community, competitions, all that fun stuff. And I've got to do traveling and all the rest of the cool stuff, so I've got no complaints. That one, okay, I think that's here we go, that's a bit more consistent. Rob did that part slightly differently, but that's fine because I get on that section. This I'm worried about. Oh, yes. No, I slowed down. Why did I? God, I slowed down at the end. That was a run. Alright. So that was 4, so I could have come on here, man, it's so hard, 4.5 minutes, boom, drop the microphone, walk away. Instead, like a 25-minute video of me trying to repeat that. Oh, that's my new personal best for sure, but So what else is happening in Professor Fat Shady's life? I have arthritis. Just in one toe. Who gets that? My big toe on my right foot. Arthritis. Got awesome x-rays to prove it. Wish I actually had got the scans, but I don't. But yeah, been having problems with it for ages, and yeah, finally got it checked out. It was funny too. I go in there, you know, and I'm like early 30s, so I shouldn't be having this stuff. But yeah, I go in there with this test, and he's like, "Look, you could either have gout, or yeah, because of the symptoms, it's either gout or you've got arthritis." I'm like, "Okay." He's like, "Yeah, have a blood test, and we'll get some X-rays done as well." Sweet. Did all that. Go back into the room on the weekend, and he's like, "So good news, you got both." Thanks, Doc. Always get good service here. For fire truck's sake. It was funny, I was sort of doing a bit of an assessment afterwards, and I was like, okay, so I've got arthritis in my toe. It does make walking a little bit uncomfortable. I'm hoping it gets somewhat better. And I sort of looked at him and, you know what? In my job, I'm required to sit down, and all of my hobbies require sitting down, so you know what, it's probably not going to be that big of a lifestyle change. I do need to get some hobbies that require me to be standing up and doing a bit more physical activity, but yeah, at the moment it ain't going to change much. Oh my god, that jump. And yeah, I have absolutely. So yeah, despite my celebration around hitting a certain milestone on my videos, I have no idea what's happening with the channel. Micro Shady and the family is the priority, and right now, she does not want to sleep. I swear, she's 9 months old and she's sleeping like she's she's sleeping like she's me, because I don't usually sleep that much. So let's just see how that pans out. Hopefully I'll get it back on the channel again if I need to. Oh, that part there, that jump. So yeah, I figured this, like I said, this is just going to be Fat Shady anecdotes now. What else is going on? I feel like a stand-up comedian talking about what's in the current affairs. I started listening to podcasts. Now this is something you may not know about. Well, actually, I don't. I'm still probably not a big guy on them, but I've got an hour and a half commute to work, so that jump. Yeah, massive commute to work, kind of getting a bit more bored with some of the music I was listening to, and yeah, chucked a few podcasts on. So if you've got any good recommendations of, like, you know, just good solid gaming podcasts that you think I will enjoy, let me know. Actually, I mentioned this in some of the stuff. I play a bunch of other games. Trials is the only one that I'll, you know, fanboy out over in a massive way. But yeah, so any good podcasts that are out there. And that was actually the weird thing about me getting to sort of meet and hang out and, you know, interview Jack Patillo from Rooster Teeth. I wasn't a, and I said this to him. I wasn't a sort of, you know, a fan. I mean, I know of them and was a big fan. A massive respect, but I wasn't a big fan as such of their stuff. So. Which was kind of cool because I got to sort of just meet him and chat normally as opposed to sort of fanboy out. But in saying that, they were probably one of the Rooster Teeth podcasts was probably the first thing that I downloaded and checked out, and yeah, I gotta say, I can kind of get the appeal. It's kind of funny. But yeah, if there's any others, let me know. I was even toying with the idea of making one myself. No idea what I'd talk about. Just gonna record myself driving to work every day. I won't do it. I'm one of these people that has, you know, 50,000 ideas. Lucky if he executes. Oh my god. I've got to perfect that jump. Yeah, I'd be lucky if I execute 10% of them, 5% of them. I still do cool stuff, but yeah. That's what I mean about this platinum. It's horrible. Now, I'm sure that was Big Shot's first run, so... And this is why I wasn't going to be all, you know, pretentious-y and sort of say this was a tutorial as such. I think I just call these walkthroughs. But hopefully by seeing my mistakes, you'll learn a few things. this one. I don't know how to do that. Maybe. Where am I? 32. God. No, so that one I was struggling with. That first jump I was struggling with. That one is tough. I think to a certain extent I actually wish I had more time and people with time. Well, I wish I could commit to a certain time to make these videos, because I was talking to a few people about getting other people on the channel. Like I think a few people like the sort of over the hill gang stuff that I did, and you know, I've done a few bits and pieces, and I'd like to get more community people involved in the channel. But it's almost impossible for me at the moment to commit. Like I literally just sort of get 10-20 minutes and I'm like, I'll just smash out a video because I've got 20 minutes right now. To sort of impose that sort of time demands on someone else is probably not fair. But I will try and do more of that as well. And I've been talking to some people about editor stuff as well. I'd like to have a chat. So if you're an editor, a good Trials track editor, and to be honest, I probably already, yeah, not being a pretentious idiot or anything, but it's probably someone I already know that I'm going to do this with, and ideally someone that has a decent microphone. I'm keen to do it. So if you actually do know one of the good Trials writers, builders, I don't want to actually do editor tutorials as such. Yeah, so I mean, certainly I wouldn't be doing that. I'd rather just link to someone who's already got good content. Hairy Cabbage is probably, I mean, someone I'm thinking about having a chat, because he has put up some good editor tutorials. Yeah, if there's anyone else, or even just community member features as well. I like the fact that this. Oh my god, I don't like that. Oh, 32 seconds already. What the hell? This platinum is brutal. Yeah, I want to do some more player features as well, but yeah, I don't know. It all comes down to time. I'd love to, you know, put a nice little show reel together highlighting all the cool writing that people do and cool tracks. You know, like I said, 100 ideas. I'll be lucky if 5 of them actually happen. But like I said, I got time to kill right now. What? I don't get that jump. So now you're starting to understand why I said this is such a brutal platinum. So if you were struggling with this platinum, I'm hoping that you're getting something out of this, but I genuinely don't know if this is even... I mean, I don't even know if I'm going to get platinum right now. No. 2 seconds. 2 seconds down. God, one little stuff up. It's just punch it. I'm actually really surprised by this. Like, and I think I've mentioned this in previous videos. My understanding of the sort of DLC rationale is that it should be getting progressively harder. Now, that's not to say that the extremes are necessarily harder, and I think everyone will agree that they aren't. But having a platinum like this isn't, you know, isn't a bad thing necessarily, because the people that are playing this and still playing this should be people that have been playing this for a year at a minimum, and more likely, much more. So, you know what? Lift your game. Red Links are telling you, you need to get better. And I'm alright with that. Not right now, I'm angry right now because I want to get this platinum and actually wrap this video up in a reasonable time. And I want to make it so I'm joking about this. Oh, I'm hitting that. No, that's it already. What the hell? It's 33. I don't get it. Well, I do get it. It's a bloody tough platinum. Not raging. Not raging at all. Alright. I want to say that I mean business, but I've been meaning business the whole time I started, like since I started this. Will I make it? Will it? No. I do wish I could swear in some of these videos. Like I said, that's always been a self-imposed thing, and I do my absolute best not to. But sometimes, you're like, you know what? It's appropriate. It's something that I feel like I've earned. Like there. Would have been a swear. That would have been a swear. What am I, a second off? Waste of time. Waste of time. Yeah, so when I start these videos, I don't actually plan anything. I kind of just, I have like a list of things to do, and I'm like, get platinum on Docking Bay or whatever this is called, and that's it. So all of the ramblings just end up being whatever I've been thinking about during the day. Oh, is that worth salvaging? What do you reckon? Don't yell at your computer screen. This is pre-recorded. I can't hear you. Oh, God. What does that take me? That was 14 minutes to get within 2/10. 14, and this is, you know what? This is a perfect example of where the time sink, you know, I looked down at my watch and it was 5 AM kind of stuff comes from, right? Because that was 14 minutes that felt like an absolute instant. I have no idea what I talked about, and I achieved nothing. Right? So in 14 minutes of my life, I ran through the same track, talking the same old rubbish, and the best I could achieve in 14 minutes of effort was is to come within 2/10 of something I'd done earlier. That was it. Do that. That's 3/10, alright. And that's kind of the way I judge this now. It's kind of the frequency at which you come close will give you an indication. God. Again, I'm not going to say this is sort of top roach pipe phobia type levels, but oh, that too. But yeah, this is just a tough platinum. Actually, favorite platinum story, or at least most memorable platinum story, is going up on Trials HD. Now that, if I now totally off the top of my head, platinum time for that was about 1:50, right? And you know, zero fault obviously, but the first time I zero faulted, I didn't. Oh no, too much brake. Can't salvage it. 2/10 up. You had the zero fault, which I thought was difficult, only to realise that the platinum time on going up was one of the hardest. Like you tend to find with the Infernos that the platinum time is forgiving because it's such a hard track, right? So if you can zero fault it, you're pretty much guaranteed a platinum. Yeah, generally speaking. Well, that's been my experience. You may have had different stories, but anyway, going up was brutally hard. At least when you're getting to know it. I think by the end I was over it by quite a large amount, I suspect. But yeah, the first time I'm trying to get platinum on that, I remember being really tough. Yeah, so that's my little story about tough platinum times. I can't really think of any other tracks that were particularly hard. Like I've always said, getting a fast lead, like a high ranked leaderboard position on an easy track is one of the hardest things to do, just because the time, and this is the reason why I pick easy tracks for my competitions, is the closeness of times of everybody is so much. So 2/10 on a easy track, you might lose 5,000 positions. And here's another story. Speaking of, now this is a cool one. 22 minutes into this video, I told you it would be 25 minutes before I beat that. Maybe longer. Ah, no, I got something in my eye. So. Shifty Samurai, Jack Pizzillo, and Eric something or other from Xbox, Val, Major Nelson podcast, etc. Those three dudes always compete and talk trash and do whatever for Trials times. And the professor wanted to get in on the action. I've featured both E and Jack Pizzillo on the channel before, and I've met I've met Jack and Shifty Samurai, so I figured I can jump on this, get on that little bandwagon. Now those guys, I was at work like 9:30 in the morning. Obviously it's gaming time in US land. And yeah, they were setting some pretty good times, and I basically sat at work all day thinking, how the hell am I going to get home and beat this? But all I could do was think about trying to beat these guys, and that sensation of tweeting to them and saying, hey, here's my screenshot, take that, I beat you all. And I did, and I was pretty happy, and I thought it was a good time, and I was maybe 120 odd, I can't remember exactly, but pretty good ranking. And again, like I said, for an easy track, getting a high ranking like that was a pretty solid performance. Unfortunately, Shifty Samurai, who I have to give mad props and respect. I don't say mad props. I think I'm too old to say mad props. I have a lot of respect for Shifty because, for a lot of reasons, but mainly for the fact that he has platinum medal on Way of the Machine and I still don't. So I can't live that down until I get him on that. However, so he came back and beat me, and I came back and beat him, and we went back and forth for a little bit. And when he beat me, he was at 32nd. He was ranked 32nd globally, which he was very pleased about, and he should be because it was a bloody good time. I managed to get 20th. I've slipped down the list now, but I think it was like 37-1. So anyone that's been racing Megalopolis, I think it is, from this same DLC, platinum medal on that, 37-1. So feel free to beat that time. I'm not saying it's impossible. At least 30 people have on Xbox now. But it was a really cool little challenge, and a nice way to get back into that sort of proper speedrunning stuff. But not being able to get platinum on this makes me feel like all of my gaming credibility is just gone, because that was stupid. Because the only thing that's giving me comfort to keep this video going is that I know a lot of other people have said they've had trouble with this as well. Oh, that bounce. And this is always my problem with these videos, because I kind of get to that point where I'm like, I get such a small amount of time to make content for my channel. If I spend 25 minutes on one platinum, I could have done, you know, 2 other videos and feature a lot more tracks and interesting varieties and all the rest. But the people want Docking Bay Platinum, and you know, I'm a man of the people, my own people. See, now my shoulder's starting to get tense. I'm hot. I'm bothered. Frustrated, angry, pretty pleased that I beat Shifty, but other emotions as well. See, what is that? Super slow. You'll see I'm back to the one earphone style, baby monitor next to me, and at any moment, this is the hard thing about having kids, at any moment, little micro Shady wakes up, she needs a cuddle, she needs a bottle, change a nappy, and that's it. The video's done. So it's a race against the clock. So while you people might have a time pressure of like, I need to get to sleep because I'm a bit tired and I need to look beautiful in the morning, I've got other time pressures. Oh god, that. But again, I will give mad props. Even still, it does not feel right. A lot of respect to Red Links for putting in a platinum time like this. I mean, they could have taken a safe option. They could have put an extra second on this time, and you know, it still would have been challenging for some. I'd like to think I'm a half decent rider, and this is a proper challenge. Caught my wheel there. That's gonna cost me. Oh, too far, too far. Oh, was that glitch land? I think it was. 31. Didn't matter. It didn't matter. This is the problem with this. It doesn't matter. You've got to be perfect. I swear, if this takes longer than pipe, like literally with 28 minutes, longer than pipe phobia, what? That can't be right. Alright, that jump I'm stuffing up. I'll tell you that right now, I'm not doing that properly. Just because I really feel like just jumping off a high ledge. Alright, so this is definitely one of those videos that, look, 29 minutes in, no one's watching this. There's like 3 people, and I probably even know who you are, but there's a handful of people that are massive supporters of this channel, and I know there will be people watching. Pipe Phobia proved that to me. I still don't get it. I wouldn't watch me do this for 29 minutes. Appreciate it. I don't get it, but I appreciate it. Oh. Hey, did anyone see? Oh, actually, you know what? I'm gonna release this before Blaze does his next thing. The Blaze GP on Twitch. All around nice guy. Everyone should already know of him. I'll try and remember to put a link to his Twitch channel in the comments. Please let me know if I forget. Last Saturday, so I'm recording this on like Tuesday, right? Last Saturday, he did a stream for 15 hours straight where he attempted to complete everything. Every challenge, every track, every platinum medal, and at least completing every track and challenge. He timed out, and I kid you not, 15 hours straight, and he timed out on in the Inferno Ninja track. Oh my god, what the 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, you freaking loser. Sorry, didn't mean to say that to anyone who has self-esteem issues. I'm sure you're beautiful people on the inside. But my god, this track, this platinum medal. What the hell? Oh, wow. Okay, I just realized that is a big time saver. So let's go and see Blaze. No, actually no, I'm not even going to brag about Big Shot Rob, simply because I know he can do much better than that. Oh, okay, and as I was saying, Blaze, the Blaze GP this Saturday will be doing a. I'm excited for Platinum Medal, but I'm excited for Blaze. I want to see him do this. Yeah, so I think he did it because he got 5,000 subs, and I'm hoping that he gets a hell of a lot more. Lovely guy. This Saturday, he'll be doing a 15-hour, well, hopefully 7-hour, because he was very intoxicated last time around, but he's going to be doing a live stream of absolutely everything. I'll tweet it, make sure you check that out. This wasn't planned to be an advertisement for him, but whatever, he's an awesome trials guy. But anyway, that is the Platinum Medal. That is 32 minutes. Poor Blaze. I'm giving him a shout out on the channel. I'm, trying to get people to come watch his stream, and I did it 32 minutes into a very boring video. So sorry, Blaze, man. I got good intentions. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Platinum Medal on Docking Bay is freaking horrible. Seriously. I gotta see the ranking for this. Actually, you know what? People have been asking for this. Let me go and watch the top dude. 244. That's not impressive. Let's have a look. Actually, no, let's have a look at Stego. He's the top on my team. UOT. Oh, and that's the other thing. Again, promoting this 33 minutes into a video. The Uni of Trials, UOT acronym on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One teams are full. I created 2 new teams. Uni of Trials 2. Search for that, and I'll accept the first 50 that come onto that. I just ran out of space. I wish I could accept everybody, but I've got on each of those accounts, I've got 50 odd requests pending, and I can't accept them. So, but anyway, let's watch Stego's video, and then we'll wrap this one up. What time? I didn't even see his time. Oh, this is horrible, this track. Oh, sorry, the track is awesome, but it's a very fiddly track to sort of speedrun. Not even saying what I did was a speedrun. Yeah, okay, so the little rear wheel flick. Okay, so he does that smoother for sure. What did I do wrong? Alright, that one. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, yeah, he did that part. It's just on that cleaner. That part there, I didn't realize to skip that section. This one, obviously, you want a good bounce. Yep, little tap of the brake. This part I just wasn't hitting consistently, and I think it's just about how you rotate your bike there. But look at that. Just by doing it cleanly is 28 seconds. It's miles ahead of where I'm at. Anyway, Stego 11. Congrats on your 19th place. Blaze GP, go and check him out. And that was Platinum Run Docking Bay. Thanks for watching, guys. Cheers.